Good afternoon, students. Hope you are fine today. It gives me an immense pleasure to start this topic. Now, consider you are in your class. There, you have applied for an lucky draw competition. You have one lot with you, and you have 30 students in your class. You have to be selected from 30 students. Can you predict how lucky you are? Okay, think about it. If you can tell yes, then how will you predict? Okay, that's the correct answer. We are entering to the same topic, probability. Topic is about probability. Okay, now listen. What is probability? Now I am entering again into our question. You are entering into a lucky draw competition. I said 30 students are in your class. You are one student entering into the lucky draw. You have one lot with you. They will take one lot from 30 lots. You will get one lot as the result. You have to check whether you are the person that one lot attained. Now tell me, is it sure to you will be the one person who attains the first lot? No, it's not sure. So whenever there is an unsure situation comes, there we can talk about probability. Okay. Now let me tell what is probability. Probability is nothing but how likely something is to happen. Repeat again, something is to happen. So it is about future. We can predict the lot before the lot is taken. Now let me explain how to predict about this. Okay, I'm erasing it. Okay, again consider total number of lots is equal to 30. You have one lot. Okay, we have to predict how possible for you. Okay. Now we can find this as number of possible outcomes is written in the denominator and how many possibilities is available for you should be written in the numerator. Number of possibilities for you. If we written that is that in number, it is 1 divided by 30. This is the probability for you to get the lot. This is the probability for you to get the lot. Okay, if we write it is okay, if we write it in general form, we can write it as formula like probability of an event to occur is equal to number of possible outcome divided by total number of outcomes. This is the general formula for probability of an event to occur. I hope you understand this topic. Let me give some more examples for you. I am erasing it. Okay, this is the general form. I'm having a 2 rupee coin with me. Okay, this is a 2 rupee coin. What will be the sides here? You will have a tail and you will have a head here. There are two sides in any coins. Every coins will have one tail and one head. Okay. Now here in a coin, number of possible sides is equal to 2. One head and one tail. Now I am asking, what is the probability of getting one head in one toss? What is that probability? Probability of getting one head is equal to, now come into this formula, number of possible outcomes. Okay, number of possible outcome means number of heads available there. How many heads available here? One head. So 1 divided by total number of outcomes. Total number of outcome means how many outcomes are here? One head and one tail. So that is 1 by 2. This is the probability of getting one head. Likewise, we can find for one tail also. That will also having one number of possible outcome divided by total number of outcomes. If we write this in percentage, you can write it as 50 percentage. 50 percentage. So in a coin, if we toss a coin, you have 50 percentage for getting tail and 50 percentage for getting head. Students, that's all about today's topic. Hope you all understand this topic very well. We can go through it again in next class. Thank you.